Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your power rankings for week 11. All right. Here we go. The commish has 3 thoughts. Number 1, here comes Swifty with another 100-point game from our leader. He is leading the path. This is how you play fantasy football. He's doing everything right this year, except he did screw up on Thanksgiving. I got to get back to that in a second. Number 2, second place now sits alone. We had a hodgepodge of people at second place, but she beats Kamish and her husband and takes over for second place. That would be my wife, okay? Number 3, we sadly now have 2 more teams eliminated from contention. That would be Judge Judy and It Takes 2 to Tango. They are completely eliminated from contention. And we are down to 7 teams for 6 playoff spots. 7 teams, 6 playoff spots. Let's get that right. Here we go. Now the power rankings this week, little bit different. I'm still going by, I'm evaluating by your full roster, your points forced, your standings, and then I'm also now evaluating you by your health heading into the playoffs. How does your health stack up in terms of heading into the playoffs? Let's get it started. Let's get it, baby. Here we go. Power rankings for week 11. Number 1, a lock for the playoffs. The guy is in his own tier. Here comes Swifty, 1,170 points. It's the most points forced by the league. Here's his 2-week plan. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't mess up. Don't screw up. He already screwed up this week. He played a player that was out for Thanksgiving. Swifty did not play. Got him a goose egg. He could take a loss. It's a big-time game between 1 and number 2. Happy holidays. My wife, 1,094 points. She is in that kind of second tier thing, looking for that second bye for the playoffs, the second bye. 2-week plan, just win 1 more game. Win 1 more game, find a way in these next 2 weeks, win 1 more game, you're in. You get your second week bye. Also competing for that second week bye in this tier, he has established himself. He has kind of cemented himself in this top tier of players. Tuck, Murray, Kill. 1,021 points. His 2-week plan, win out and you get the bye. Win out and you get the bye. Just do it. Get the dubs. Now, on to the 4 teams looking for 3 spots tier. 4 teams looking for 3 spots to get in the playoffs. There is a little sliver of hope, but number 4, Hostess with the Moster, 955 points. He has an opportunity. If he wins out, he could also receive a first-round bye. Unlikely, but just win 2 games. That's his 2-week plan. Number 5, listen, I've been basically keeping power rankings the same. I wanted to switch it up a little bit this week. I wanted to evaluate health, all the determining factors. I took a look at the rosters. Here's what I say. Number 5, Dalvin is cooking. 969 points. 2-week plan. This guy has only 5 wins. He has to win out. Can't lose. And he needs help to get into the playoffs. COVID. Dalvin is cooking. Needs some help. Number 6, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I hate that they're ads now. When did that happen? Ruins my flow every time. Number 6, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, 943 points. Win and you're in. Just win a ball game and you're in. Just keep winning. Get into that 2-week, thing. Get to 7 wins. You're in. You'll be good. Then number 7, a team I do not like anymore. I've jumped off the bandwagon. I'm completely gone off this team. Technically in a good position for the playoffs, but I'll lock it a lock, okay? 948 points. Don't blink, because he was once a lock to get in the playoffs. If he just slipped up a couple more games, couple 40-point duds, which is known to happen with this team. He could be removed from the playoffs. He could be that one slipping his way outside of the playoffs. Don't blink. That's my 2-week plan for him. Now on to the missing the playoff tier. Woof. This is a rough tier to be in right now. Let me tell you. Number 8, we're just dismissing this guy altogether. I don't even call him by his real name, his racist moniker that he has on our fantasy football team. I don't call. I do like his team, though. 919 points. You know, for his 2-week plan, he had a very tough year. He is the best overall team out of our 5-year thing. He had the best overall score. Finish high so he can maintain that score. Still finish high in your power ranking tier. Justin, all right? Number 9, I do not like this team. I genuinely look at his squad, and I don't like it. Judge Judy, okay? Worst in points forced, 888 points forced. There are people in almost the 1,200 mark, and he only has in the 800 mark. This is not good. Really evaluate his moves. He needs to take a second to think about what he did and truthfully, okay, come back to the drawing board. Because, let me bring this up, very important. I went back, did my homework. Kamish does his homework. 3-0 to start the season. 3-0. No losses, okay? Then he ends up 1-7 in his last 8 games. That is terrible. That's a reflection on a good draft, poor maneuvering, okay? Good draft, poor maneuvering. GM, if you were a GM in the NFL, you'd be on the chopping block, sir. Here we go. Number 10, it takes 2 in a tango. Whoops, it went away. No, here we go. Boom, back again. It takes 2 in a tango, 952 points. I don't even understand her squad. It's time to start drafting players who are newly famished because, you know, she's into the hungry thing, right? Okay, so let's look at some new players who may need to be, a little newly famished so that they're a little hungrier next year. I do not like her squad anymore. She is kaput. No making the playoffs for her. Number 11, kicking a butker, 898 points. Very low point score. But if you look at his squad this week, you might actually think he's a top performer. It took too long, but a tough team, a tough out. So be prepared. If you do play him in the next 2 weeks, be prepared for a butt whipping. He's coming for you. All right, he's taking it out on us. And then lastly, man, I really had belief in this team at the beginning of the year. Bench Mob. Bench Mob, 911 points. He needs to figure out, his 2-week plan is, how do I get the most optimal lineup in? Still, bench points overriding starter points. Not a good situation. Not a recipe for wins here. Okay? But I do appreciate his hard work. He has stuck with it. We've gotten trades up until the trade deadline from a lot of these players. I do appreciate everyone's hard work. Even if you missed the playoffs, you still worked hard during this league. I appreciate no one giving up. Now, on to bold predictions. My bold predictions are like Judge Judy's season. Starts off hot. I think he's 9-1, and now he's up to 10-8. It's embarrassing. 10-8, okay? But this week, I am picking. Again, I say I am picking for this week. Judge Judy over. I like it a lot, okay? I'm not sure what Mr. Jones is doing in fantasy football. I think is he tanking to get in the playoffs? No one can figure out really what he's looking for, okay? But I am picking Judge Judy over him. That's going to be a bad game. I'm just pointing it out right now. Bad game.
For him.
And then I'm picking Dalvin is cooking over the commish. That is not, that Dalvin is cooking over the commish. Hostess is the most. I do not like my squad this week. There's too many variables going on, but I'm gonna still try to win, but I don't like it. Okay. Bold predictions this year: 10-8. Not well done. Okay. A couple quick things. COVID is running rampant right now. I mean, rough stuff. Denver Broncos do not have a quarterback. Okay. They are going to be playing Wildcat all game long. This is amazing. I can't believe NFL is doing this right now. Then also be prepared. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Game is now pushed from Thursday to Sunday to Tuesday. It most likely will not be played. I'm telling you this right now. Adam Schefter, yes, he's in my ear. He's predicting cancellation of the game. Now, if you are prepared, you need to post into the league if you have a Pittsburgh or a Baltimore player. The commission has already done so. The coach will still apply that you'll be able to switch one of your bench players in your points if the game is canceled, okay? Commission's already done so. You can follow suit, just add to the message boards. We also have, my wife has also done some of those things as well. So be prepared. Unlike the leader who got a little cocky and just had Swifty just play for 0 points, okay? He's like, I'll just go out one player and still beat someone, all right? That is disrespectful. We need to be on top of it. I know those things, our bellies were full, but we just weren't prepared, okay? We were not prepared for that. I appreciate everybody's hard work. We still got 2 more this week and next week left of regular season football in our terms, fantasy football terms. And I appreciate all your hard work and dedication. Keep fighting, keep grinding. Signing off, Commish.